Of printing an inaccurate story about his forthcoming marriage. The article said his fiance's mother opposed the wedding on religious grounds, but has now been removed from the paper's website. A warning: this report from our arts and entertainment correspondent Lucy Cotter contains flash photography.
He's one of the most photographed and written about people on the planet. So George Clooney would have expected his engagement to prominent human rights lawyer Amal Alamuddin to generate significant column inches. But now the Star says the Daily Mail article about his fiancée and her family has gone too far. It's this story he's complaining about, which describes his future mother-in-law's opposition to his wedding for religious reasons, saying she thinks Amal can do better. She's been telling half of Beirut. Clooney insists the story is completely fabricated. Writing in USA Today, he said, "The irresponsibility in this day and age to exploit religious differences where none exist is at the very least negligent and more appropriately dangerous. We have family members all over the world, and the idea that someone would inflame any part of that world for the sole reason of selling papers should be criminal."
George Clooney quite rightly decided that this was a step too far. It wasn't just inaccurate, but it threatened to promote religious intolerance here and overseas. And that comes down to kind of real irresponsible journalism. And it's not just promoting, self-promotion of a celebrity. This is really damaging stuff.
Today, the Mail has apologised, and in a statement they say the MailOnline story was not a fabrication, but supplied in good faith by a reputable and trusted freelance journalist. However, we accept Mr. Clooney's assurance that the story is inaccurate, and we apologise. It's not unusual for celebrities to make complaints about stories in the media, but with this move, George Clooney may make editors think twice before publishing.
He knows this is a much quicker way of getting the story to the attention of a newspaper like the Daily Mail than sending in a lawyer's letter. And he knows that every minute that the story goes unretracted, there's the potential for bad publicity. So the Daily Mail has moved very, very quickly. It's published an apology, it's published a retraction, it's taken down the story.
This is clearly a victory for George Clooney and another blow to the British press, already under pressure in the wake of the